Race to the Stones 2025, and today it was 100 kilometers non-stop on the hottest day of the year so far. Setting off at 7:10 towards the front of the second wave, things were starting to heat up already. Lovely morning for it. 1 kilometer in, 1% down. That's how we do it, one bit at a time. First 5 kilometers done, sticking in around the 5:08 mark. I felt comfortable in the shade, felt like I could do that for a long time. Straight out into the sunshine, and I know that pace is going to drop right down. Got to be sensible in these early stages. Going into it, I knew I was a long way off being in peak condition, so I joined the second wave, hoping it'd curb a bit of the competitiveness and encourage me to take my time a little bit. 17 kilometers in, oh, fly in my eye. 17 kilometers in, hour and a half. I'm for around 5:23 pace at the moment, just trying to get a bit of pace in whilst still fairly cool. Starting out in the second wave meant getting stuck behind some of the first wave runners on narrow country roads, so I had to use every open stretch or aid station to try and gain places where I could, unsure of my overall position. Just out of another aid station, 23 kilometres in, it's heating up. With highs of around 32 degrees, today was all about keeping my body temperature down and my heart rate low. And that was going to be a struggle, considering this route had about 10 kilometres worth of shade, and that was all behind me now. 30 kilometres in, electrolyte tablets every 20 minutes, gel every 30 minutes. It's working well so far. It's only 30% in. Keep moving. My Achilles have gone, so now this is just about grinning and bearing it, trying to enjoy it. But the pace is going to fall off now, and I'm alright with that. And that meant that there was no pressure. In and out of pit stop 3, in and out, that's the order of the day. Coming up to 50k in. There's a checkpoint. Ooh, jealous of those guys today. The finish line for some and the halfway point for others, and that weighed heavy for a few kilometres. Yeah, time's out the window. Just gone through the 50k mark, around 4 hours 45 minutes. The heat is just taking it all out of my legs. Got no appetite in this heat either. Life's good. I still love this shit, but this bit's going to be a slog. Having family to support you along the way for something like this is special, and they seemingly just magically appear at the side of the road every so often with calippos and more water. Just been through pit stop 4, 58 kilometres in, just topped up my water, grabbed a couple of slices of watermelon. Now just a marathon left to go. Hopefully there's a bit more shade coming up, but if not, we've got to deal with it. Got to find a way. It's hard work today. Need to get in the zone. So I'll be back in a bit. Peace. Today was all about getting in the zone and working through the self-doubt. No music, no small talk, just me and my thoughts out there. I have no idea where the last third of this race is going to come from. No. Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hero, thank you. 73 kilometres in. No shade, plenty of hills. As I said before, we're all going through it. You learn a lot about yourself doing things like this. Constantly negotiating with yourself. Your mind will try and give you the easy way out every single time. You've got to callous that mind, toughen it, expose yourself to doing hard things. You'll always find a way. At the risk of sounding like a budget Goggins in a bandana, I stopped my talking and got on with it, using every aid station to pour water over my head and top up my water. 79 kilometres in, 8 hours 10 minutes, half marathon left to go. And I know I've got that in me. The 2 cans of Coke in my system were toying with my energy levels. With a hilly last portion of the race, I knew I'd have to pace myself, conserve some energy and take some time to reset. And then it was back into the beautiful English countryside with seemingly no one around for miles. Just gone past the 85k marker. All about breaking this down into smaller chunks now. Shade was scarce today, so I made the most of the opportunity. 88 kilometres in. Got 2 kilometres till I get to the final aid station. Into the final aid station around the 90 kilometre mark, and I knew this was the last time I was going to see anyone, so I was on my own until the finish line now. Just had to cool down and get going again one last time. 93 kilometres down. I've made a deal with myself. If it's flat and shaded, I got to run it. If it's out in the sun and it's a hill, not for me, not today. All about the long game, always. 99 kilometres in, 1% left. No more videos for now. I'll see you at the finish line. I'm going to enjoy this last 1k. I can see the tent, 900 metres, and I'm out. And that was me done, finishing in a time of 10 hours and 26 minutes and 12th place overall. And I know there's still so much time to shave off that.